Let me remind you again that you are what you are and where you are because of what's gone into your mind. And you can change what you are and you can change where you are by changing what goes into your mind. But let me ask you the question. How many of you have ever wondered in your own mind if you really as an individual had what it takes to be successful?
Welcome to the Ziglar Show, where we inspire your true performance. I'm your host, Kevin Miller, and in this show, Zig Ziglar asks a question that is gigantic. He asks, what makes a person successful? His message was delivered from a live stage to a live audience, and he literally had them respond back and wrote these things on a whiteboard. From the question, he makes a dramatic point. From the answers, he makes a dramatic point. You'll have to listen to the show to find out what it is. But from the message, I posted on Facebook this question. Where did you learn about character, morality, ethics, the greatest values in life that school doesn't teach? And if you have a story about a time when you were not well schooled in these areas and incurred challenges as a result, please share. The amount of responses that we got put this in the top 5 of all questions that we put out on Facebook. So we obviously hit a nerve. Tom Ziglar and I talked through a lot of these, and that's what we're going to share with you. But we'll kick off with an almost 5-minute clip from Zig after I share these great resources. Right Networks helps entrepreneurs like you to securely transition the accounting and business applications you use every day, like QuickBooks or Microsoft Office, onto the cloud so you don't have to worry about things like servers, backups, or adding storage. Being on the cloud means you and your team can work together from anywhere at any time and enjoy the added security of keeping your files backed up. Never again will you have to drive to the office on a Saturday when you realize you forgot to submit the numbers to your boss. Just pop open your laptop or smartphone and take care of it from home. Right Networks is the only partner you can trust to move your current accounting-based desktop applications into the cloud. They offer 24/7, 365 US-based support, so it's easy to get started and easy to use. To learn more about Right Networks, give them a call at 888-210-0237. For a special 10% off discount, mention Ziglar before August 1st. Again, that's 888-210-0237 and mention the code Ziglar for 10% off. Offer ends August 1st. Okay, here then is Zig Ziglar. This clip again is about 5 minutes. Then we're going to dive into the comments with Tom Ziglar.
Let me remind you again that as we talk along these lines that all of us still want the same thing. All of us want to be happy and healthy. We want to be secure, reasonably prosperous. We want to have friends and we want to have peace of mind. Let me remind you again that you are what you are and where you are because of what's gone into your mind. And you can change what you are and you can change where you are by changing what goes into your mind. But let me ask you the question. How many of you have ever wondered in your own mind if you really as an individual had what it takes to be successful? How many of you have ever held on a regular basis your own little personal pity party? Something that you had planned on happening didn't happen, and you said, oh, poor little me. Nothing ever goes right for me. And then you would point out somebody else, well, I can see why that guy'd make it, why he's bright, he's articulate, he's well educated, he's personable. I can see where this lady would make it, why she's a marvelous communicator, has a wonderful personality, loves people, gets along with everybody. I can see where she'd make it. I can see where he could make it, but poor little me. How many of you have ever, in those moments, wondered if you really had what it took to be successful? Can I see your hands, please? Okay, those of you who did not raise your hands didn't understand the question. Either that or you are powerful tired. That's all I got to say about you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what is necessary for success? What does it take to be successful? Here's what I'd like to get you to do. I would like to get you to think of the most successful person you know. Could be a man, could be a woman. Could be your parents, could be a son or a daughter, a brother or a sister, a cousin, could be a neighbor. Could be a preacher, could be a plumber, could be a general in the Army, could be an admiral in the Navy, could be a salesperson, a business executive, a mother of the year, a school teacher, a professor, could be a politician. Think of the most successful person you know. And here's what really will make the cheese more binding. Think of somebody who, if you could not be you, you would say, I'd want to be her.